Hello? Ah, okay, there it is. Don't know why my voice didn't register first, but hello. It is I, Aliveus Duke, here to entertain you. It's very fine evening. Sit back, relax, enjoy the stream however you like, because now we are live. Yes. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all again. Very, very, very good to see you all again. Hey. Yeah, very, very good to see. Well, again, I've said that twice now, but wow. But wow, yes. This may come to us as a surprise because I did not expect this to happen. Oh yeah, I need YouTube open. What am I doing? I need YouTube actually open for this one. Oopsie daisy. Oop. Oopsie daisy. Wait, let me find it. Let me find the trailer I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be reacting to. Predator Killer Killers. There it is. Alright, Predator Killer Killers. Alright, look, I'm on the front page. But yeah, that's exactly what we are reacting to. So, Predator, just out of nowhere, well, to be fair. Okay, no, it is actually out of nowhere. Like, there's no teasers, no announcements, no whatever. Like, straight up, I think it was 2 days ago. I forgot it was on Tuesday or Wednesday. I forgot. But then they suddenly decide to drop the trailer for a new animated series. Okay, technically it's not an animated series, it's actually a movie, but it's like an anthology. Like it's a movie featuring 3 separate stories, which is honestly just really cool. I'll still call it a series because technically anthologies are a sort of series, like a mini series. It's like a mini series. Yeah, that's what anthologies are, to be honest, just mini series. And yeah, I am excited for this because I am mega excited for this because I've been a long time Predator fan ever since the AVP days, really, which is like around the mid 2000s, man. And you saw me, and if you know me, I did play Alien vs Predator 2010, which is still my most viewed stream, by the way, and that is when I play as a Predator. So technically, yes, I love playing as a Predator. The Predator is honestly a cool IP, but and I did watch Prey. I did watch Prey when it came out, which is 2 years ago. Was it 2 or 3 years ago? I completely forgot when Prey came out. Wait, let me do a quick check. When did Prey come out? Let me pull up Wikipedia real quick. Prey, 2022, right? So it came out 3 years ago. Wait, hang on. What? Right, August 5th, so almost 3 years. Almost 3 years ago, we got Prey, which brought interest back to the Predator series after the disastrous 5th movie. Like, 5th or 4th? Wait, when is? Wait, hang on. Wait, Predator. Wait, hang on. I'm completely lost. How? Yeah, the Predator is the 4th. Sorry, not the 4th, not the 5th. The 5th, that's Prey. That's the good one. The 5th is the good. The 5th, which is Prey, is the good one. The 4th movie, which nobody wants to remember, and I do agree. I haven't watched it yet, but honestly though, I don't think I'll be going back. I don't think I'll watch it again now that I remember all the really dumb part that it honestly does not belong to a Predator movie. Like the entire movie, the entire movie of the Predator is basically just a skit. Like, it honestly feels like a Saturday Night Live skit rather than anything. Hang on, let me put my charger away. There we go. Charger has been put away. The charger has been put away because my phone is on 86%, so it would be a waste if I decided to charge it now. So I better wait till I get to 20%. Then I'll charge it while I'm doing this. But yeah, well, technically I don't really need it now. I'm not playing a game, but still. Yeah, I do need it for, well, reasons, because that's how I read chat since I don't have a second monitor. Although, did I get a second monitor? But honestly, I don't think you even have the space for a second monitor. Like, until I probably get a new desk, but which is probably a long time. I don't think I'll be getting a second monitor anytime soon. But it'd be nice, since now I don't have to rely on my phone to look at chat. And also, it's a bigger screen. And also, I can keep an eye on stuff without having to alt-tab all the time. Because that's exactly what I'm thinking. Is that if I want to check whether or not my stream is doing right, I gotta alt-tab out of the game. And it's kind of a bummer that I can't keep an eye on OBS and play the games at the same time without alt-tabbing. And even though I've gotten used to it by now, it's still a monumental task. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, the Predator, not good. But Prey is good. No, don't get me wrong, Prey is good. It's really just bringing Predator back to its roots, right? And it wasn't, now it didn't, like, a lot of people have really low standards for Prey because obviously the Predator came out and everybody seems to lost hope in the Predator franchise. But Prey brought it back and actually sparked a new movement, because technically speaking, the premise of Predator Killer of Killers is actually a dream come true of mine. Because I always think that Prey did well, and it really like brought back the Predator. So why don't we? Well, it really brought back the Predator. So why don't we? So again, why don't we just do that? Why don't we just have the Predator hunt in different eras of history? Because that would be cool. And literally like nearly 3 years after, Killer of Killers gets announced and their trailer just dropped, and it is everything I've hoped for. Everything I've hoped for out of exactly that scenario that I made up in my head. But yeah, that's exactly, I think this is literally what everyone was asking for, to be honest. Like, it's not just me. I think most Predator fans have actually been asking for this for quite a bit. Like, we have a Predator just hunting in like various points of history, and that's exactly what we got with Predator Killer Killers. It's only in anthology movies, and I'm pretty sure each part of the anthology is probably going to be like, what, 30 minutes long? 30 minutes long at most, either 30 or at most 45 minutes long. Because if it is a movie, like, they're going to package this as a single movie. It's not like episodes. It's one movie made up of 3 different parts. So that's basically what an anthology is. So I would say that each part is probably around 30 minutes, since that's already 1.5 hours, which is the average length for movies. That's already 1.5 hours. If they want to make it to 2 hours, that means each part has to be around 40 minutes. That means each part has to be around 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Wait, how much is 40? 40 minutes times 3. That's 120 minutes. 120 minutes. 2 hours exactly. So yeah, 2 hours exactly. So yeah, if they want it to make it full 2 hours, that means each anthology is 40 minutes, which is honestly respectable length right there. So yeah, a respectable length right there. So obviously, that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna react to the trailer, and we're gonna analyze it frame by frame, as usual with my trailer. And so let me actually just go right to where we're supposed to be. Right where we're supposed to be. Wait, make sure I'm in the right tab. I am. Okay. I'm on the right tab here, just make sure. And then we go to window capture. Window capture, change that to window capture, and change that to where's my browser? It's not showing up. Browser. Okay. Seriously, where's my browser thing? There it is. Right, here we go. There it is. Alright, there it is. And let me make it a little bigger so the full screen. Wait, let me. So yeah, so this should be it. That should be perfect, right? Yeah, that should be perfect. That should be perfect, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that should be the right thing. So as you can see, we're gonna look at the second version. Hey, look at me, there's me. There's me, the third option. Well, obviously, because I watch my own streams to look at chat, which is probably the reason why I need a second monitor, is just so I can look at chat without accidentally giving myself one view. Because that's always annoying. It's like, I know one of the views is me, because I have to watch my streams to look at chat. Since YouTube Studio does not have a chat, like a creator mode like Twitch. Don't know why they haven't implemented that in a long time. But yeah, since they don't have a creator mode which separates you from the view count, it only does, so the only way you can read chat of a different device on mobile is essentially you have to watch your own streams at the same time. So that's kind of a problem. But anyway, we're gonna watch the IGN one here. Ads. Not sponsored, by the way. We're gonna hide that for a bit till the ads finish playing. And it's unskippable. I hate those. Really annoying that ads are becoming increasingly unskippable nowadays. Really annoying that ads are becoming legitimately unskippable nowadays, you know? So annoying. Anyway. So, here we are. So, as usual, we're going to watch the full thing with no commentary, and then we're going to analyze frame by frame, exactly as I would do in reaction stream. So, let's do this, right? Let's click play. Again, sorry for the audio. Still scuffed. Don't know why.
time I tell you about the monster. We must kill it, or it will kill us all.
I do apologize that the audio like goes ahead. I have no idea what's causing that every time I use OBS, so yeah. Predator Killer of Killers. Film is not yet rated. Yeah, it's not out yet. So yeah, I do apologize that there's this issue. I don't know why that every time I use YouTube at the same time as I open OBS, is that the video gets lagged behind the audio. I have no idea what's causing that. I think it's because of a performance thing. Like I think it's due to a performance thing. Like I am using OBS at the same time, so OBS at the same time. So yeah, that's most likely why. That is most likely why. So yeah, that's it. It's pretty short. It's only 1 hour and 52 minutes. It is only 1 hour and 52 minutes, but the trailer is absolutely packed with a lot of stuff that you may not know, right? So again, as usual, now we start at the very beginning. It's a pretty short trailer, but as usual, we're gonna start at the very beginning here. Very beginning, right? So we obviously start with this opening shot that introduces us to the protagonist of the Viking, what's it called? Of the Viking part, the Viking era, the Viking era source. So again, as noted, is that this film, it is a film, not a series. So it's a film, not a series. I call it an animated series, so that's technically wrong since this is an anthology movie. So technically, it's still a series. It's just condensed into a single movie, and it's not like separate episodes. And it isn't separate episodes. Also, I'm way too tall, so let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick. I'm taking a bit too much screen, so I'm just gonna move just a little bit here. Since my thing is not there, we go. Right, that's perfect. Right, that is perfect. Right, I'm blocking a bit of chat, so maybe a little lower. Maybe a little lower. So yeah, there we go. Right, there we go. That should be perfect. Anyway, that should be perfect. Anyway, where were we? Right. So there is 3 parts to this anthology, and they take place in different historical eras. So we have the Viking era, which is where we are now. We have feudal Japan era. We have feudal Japan, and then finally we have World War II. So I'm guessing, if I remember correctly, they're probably gonna go by order, right? As in oldest era to the newest era. So that means Vikings. Wait, is it Vikings? Yeah, no, yeah, Vikings, feudal Japan, and then World War II. Okay, World War II. Right. So let's continue our analysis here. So this is the Viking era. Yeah, obviously the studio is responsible for this. Right. So this is probably after they war each other. So you see lots of bodies on the ground for centuries. And we have this. Then we have this shot. You see the iconic Predator cloak blur, the camouflage cloak blur. Now I don't know if that's the Predator or the ship, but judging from the shape, hang on, we go back here, then we go frame by frame. I'm gonna go frame by frame here. I forgot to go frame by frame because literally, of course, the first few seconds of the trailer is nothing to note. It's just introduction to the context. So we have. Okay, so let's go right here, frame by frame. So this is probably the Viking group that we see earlier, right? So they got off after warring with a different clan, tribe. I don't know what Viking is. So here of course we have the Predator cloaking. You can see a little bit of the iconic cloaking like blur effect is going on. I think this is the ship, not the Predator, because the shape of it kind of says like a ship. But then again, I don't know, because as we soon later, the Viking Predator is built like an absolute unit, which we'll discuss later. So yeah, so we start here, but judging by the way it moves, I think this is the ship. Okay, so here we have the opening to the World War II era here. and we see the ship, obviously being camouflaged in the sky, while there's an aerial battle going on right there over to this side of the clouds here. You can see that there. So we see that. So this is kind of unique. We've never seen the Predator use the ship as a combat. We've only seen the ship for transport. So this is a very unique take. We'll get to later, right? So here we have the US World War II fighter. I don't know what this particular model is called, but I know that it's this one particular, I think, is used for naval warfare. So obviously with this type of plane, so this World War II part of the anthology takes place during the Pacific Theater, which is, United States versus Japan. That portion of World War II, I think. So I don't know. I think so, but the plane does give it away, since I don't think they use these against the Germans. I have no idea. Again, not a World War II historian, but this leads me to believe that yes, this does take place during the Pacific Theater. So that's interesting. Right, so here we have the Predator's shadow. We have the Predator ship's like shadow here. So it's interesting is that the camouflage does still project a shadow, which is more accurate because technically they're only wait, I again I have no idea how camouflage works, but because it's a camouflage cloak, technically they still should produce a shadow. So here we have probably our protagonist for the World War II era, and the plane seems different because this one looks like it's unpainted compared to the previous, compared to the one we see here, where it's fully painted with the U.S. colors, with the U.S. colors, with the U.S. colors here, U.S. World War II colors. This one appears unpainted, like it's all brown, like as in it's literally just put together and they put up in the air with no paint. So that's interesting. Either that or this is an unfinished. I don't know, but yeah, this looks like unpainted. So this looks like an unpainted like fighter here, and then we see him, of course, reacting to the Predator ship appearing. The Predator ship appearing. Okay, so and then he avoids it. So he does avoid it when he sees it, and then we cut over to the feudal Japan era here, the feudal Japan shot, and then we see a ninja. So this is a ninja. Hang on, let me just. So this is a ninja, and he's climbing up, and And what's interesting is that he's using kunai as a climbing tool, because technically that's what they were used for. So they actually did their research, and they actually kind of did their research because yes, kunais were technically climbing weapons, were technically used for like climbing rather than actual like throwing weapons. So that's really cool that we get a somewhat accurate portrayal of ninjas. So yeah, that's a really cool detail. Also, if you actually notice, you can actually see the cloak blurring of the Predator. So you can actually see the Predator with him. So I don't exactly know what the context of this scene, but I'm guessing is that the Predator is observing this guy. Because I remember distinctively, there is a Predator, I think, novel. I'm not sure if it's like a whole novel or an anthology novel that does depict Predator hunting in feudal Japan. And essentially, in that novel, it's called Three Strikes, I believe. It's called like Three Strikes, I believe, right? Three Strikes, and it's called Three Strikes, and that in that novel, I think, yeah, in that novel, the Predator faces off against like samurai warriors, and after they fight this thing, they actually became the inspiration for ninjas. So the Predator inspired like the Japanese to have a warrior that's dedicated for stealth. That is where the ninja is born in that novel. So, but in this case, the ninja and the Predator exist at the same time. So I'm guessing is that the Predator does not inspire ninjas, or they fought a Predator before, and this is a different one. Again, I don't know exactly what their game plan is here because I don't have the full context. But because I don't have the full context. But in here, it looks like the ninjas and the Predator exist at the same time. So ninjas were already a thing before Predator. Again, I don't know the context of this one, so we've yet to see. So we see the ninja using kunais to climb, which is actually what kunais were used for. So again, they did their homework on history, so that's really cool. That's really cool. Alright, so the predator just observes him as he climbs up the thing. So as he climbs up the wall here, and then of course we have this scene where we have troopers. These are, I believe, these are called ashigaru. These weren't samurai because they don't have the armor. They do have armor, but yeah, this is ashigaru. This is ashigaru, not samurai. And we have them drawing, and of course we have them drawing their katanas, which is something they would do. Now they're wearing the facial armor. I forgot what's it called. I forgot what the facial armor is called. But yes, those did exist back in samurai times. Now, I don't know whether this takes place during the Edo period or the Sengoku. I mean, because the thing is though, Ashigaru and samurai were still around back in the Edo period. So I'm not sure if this is Edo or Sengoku. But I believe Three Strikes takes place in the Edo period. I believe. I forgot, was it Edo or like at least the end of Sengoku, I think. So we don't know when this takes place. This could be Edo or Sengoku period. So yeah. So we have the Ashigaru probably noticing the predator coming. I'm not sure if they saw the predator or the ninja first. So this is interesting. Very interesting. And also just the art style in general. I believe this is inspired by Arcane's art style. I did watch Arcane in season 1. I haven't watched season 2 yet, so I gotta check it out. I haven't watched season 2 yet, so I gotta check it out. But yeah, this is definitely inspired mostly by Arcane, and I think it's called Blue-Eyed Samurai. There's like a samurai show on Netflix that I haven't watched it. I think, yeah, it's called Blue-Eyed Samurai. So I wouldn't be surprised that it takes inspiration from those two, both Arcane and Blue-Eyed Samurai. So nice. Okay, so we got some interesting inspirations here. But just the detail of it, like the light going off his eyes, and you see the Yashigaru behind him also moving in anticipation. So my guess is that this is the predator that they're defending against, not the ninja. But then again, I don't know. I don't have the context. And of course, we hear the iconic predator clicking noise. I don't know what do you call those noises that it makes. It's like, but basically you hear the iconic the clicking noise. Okay, now we get to this part. Okay, so here we have the predator attacking the Ashigaru, probably from earlier. Now, what's interesting is the weapon being used here. This is a variation of the predator's combi stick. What's interesting is that it takes inspiration from an actual weapon, right? It's a spear, like an actual spear. Like, it's not one of those staff-like weapons. It is a spear, and then we see the predator twisting it, and then we see the spear point, becomes 3 blades that splits this dude in half. This is actually inspired by a real weapon. So wait, I'm gonna real weapon. I'm gonna cover that for a bit. Here. This is actually inspired by a real weapon. So let me look it up. Here we go. So it is. It is inspired by a real weapon, so I'm just gonna show you guys. There we go. Right, there we go. So it is inspired by the yari, which is a samurai spear. Now, what's interesting if we go back here, is that we go back here right before the blade opens. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Like there, right there. So, whoa. Right there, that's his hat. Right, that's his hat that just came flying by. So he throws it as a spear, as a regular straight spear, and then wait till we get to the blade. He twists his handle, and then we get to this blade right here. We see a portion of the blade here, and that is inspired by the yari. So if you know, there's variations of the yari blade. There's of course the so it turns from the straight yari, the su yari, and then the predator from here, and then the predator twists the handle, and it splits open into 3 blades, So it is 2 yaris at the same time. So we have the straight yari, and then it turns into the 3-pointed yari called how do you pronounce it? Jumonji. So it's basically like a trident. So it's basically a trident. So that's really cool because honestly, other weapons aside from the katana that the samurai wield is a little bit underrated, and this is one of this. So I was hoping that it would also have the katana, similar to that from Predator Hunting Grounds, but them having a Yari inspired combi stick works as well. And to be honest, if a Predator were to make a combi stick based on the Yari, that's exactly how I imagine it would be. It would be a multi-bladed thing. It would be it it will have both. It will have both like the function that it can be it can be a straight spear like a suyari, and then he can open the blades to turn it into a jumonji yari, which is a three bladed yari. Also, I've noticed that now that I take a like a clear look at the yari combi stick here, is that the center of it doesn't seem to be bladed. So the center of it doesn't seem to be bladed. It's like a a rod. It's like just the point. Like the blades open up and it's just the point. So it's still a spear, just have two blades. So again, that's really cool. I like the creativity, and I really like the creativity on that. Also, let's go back to the when the predator we get a close up shot of the predator's hands here after he throws the spear. After he throws his combi stick, we see here that the predator is very armored. Like his fingers are very armored, which is kind of new since most of the time, every time we see like predators, right, is that their hands are usually somewhat bare. So this one having a lot of like knuckle armor. I don't know what those call. I mean, it's not a knuckle duster, but basically having finger armor is a new look. So that's interesting. Also, we noticed that the thing has inscriptions in Predator language, so that's really cool. All right, so that's really cool. All right, let's move on. Ooh, and of course he gets absolutely split in half there. Wait, I just move right there, and then of course we get absolutely see him split in half there. So yeah, this animated anthology is not holding back. They're going all in on they're going all in on the gore here, which is good. So then we have the World War II portion. So draft notice. So this guy is drafted, and so this guy is drafted. So his name is John Torres. All right. So we got a name drop for one of our protagonists here, John J. Torres. Torres. I don't know how to pronounce it. So yeah, that's I didn't notice this at first when I saw the draft notice because it goes by so fast. So we got our first name protagonist here, which is John Torres, John J. Torres. A draft notice from the U.S. Army, and the date of mailing here is April something 1944. Now, when I first watched this trailer, I thought that said 1914. So I'm like, oh, it's a four-part anthology where, where there's like World War One, World War Two. No, but turns out I think upon closer inspection, that says April something 1944. So in 1944, I believe that's the start of the Pacific Theater. Wait, hang on, let me look that up actually. Wait, hang on a minute, let me look that up actually. When did the Pacific Theater happen? Okay, let's take a look at Pacific Theater. Pacific War. Here we go. Pacific War takes place at. Okay, so it does take place. It takes place since 1941. Wow. Okay, so no, that's the attack of Pearl Harbor. The Pearl Harbor attacks take place in 1941, and then it carried on till 1944. So this is after 44. So yes, this is essentially. So yes, this is the Pacific Theater. So this does take place during the Pacific Theater. All right, that's nice. So this does take place during the Pacific Theater. So I was right. Okay. And we get to the scene back to the Vikings, telling her son. I believe this is his son, right? Telling her son about the predator.
It's time I tell you.
Ah, okay. So we have the full layout of the ninjas weapons here. So we're doing a lot of skipping this trailer. So we are doing a lot of skipping on this trailer here. So this is the ninja's weapon. So we have the ninja sword, which is not a katana. It's called a ninjato, which is very straight. It's basically a katana, but just straight, but really, really straight. And then we have his kunais. There's 5 of these, so he's got 5. He's got 5 kunais and a ninjato. So that's cool. And you can tell it's a ninjato because again, straight blade with a square. I don't know what's it called. Guard. What's the guard called? The hand guard. I forgot, but yeah. So here we have the ninja grabbing his ninja toe and his equipment. Right. Wait. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. We'll talk about that later. Okay. So the main protagonist is already a ninja. All right. So that's the thing. No, also that's a lot of detail on the blade there. The Damascus pattern on that thing. Nice. So yes, the protagonist of the feudal Japan portion of Killer Killers, the ninjas were already there. So the ninja is already there. So it's not. So he's not inspired by the Predator. Now here we got to the good stuff here. So we have Vikings either fighting or part of the same tribe. Again, I have no idea what groups of Vikings is called. Clan. But here we have our very first Predator reveal. So this is the first Predator reveal. And we're gonna go and wait, go back. Go back. We got a good shot of how it looks. And again, this is the Viking Predator. He is built like an absolute unit. Look, first of all, look at him. He is nearly twice the size of everybody in this room. Now, to be fair, predators are pretty big, but I think this is the biggest predator ever to be put on screen. Like, I know this is animated, so they obviously went for a more stylized version of everything else. So it's not real. So it's not that realistic. But yes, this could be the biggest predator ever depicted, at least compared to humans. Because look at it. Because look at him. He literally dwarfs them by twice. He is twice their size of everybody in this room. He is twice the size of everybody in this room. Like both in terms of height and it's just his body mass. Like he's built like an absolute unit. He's built like an absolute unit in here, and I don't know what weapon that guy is holding. Like the guy with the serrated bladed weapon, like it's made. It looks like it's made out of like sawfishes, like rostrum. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Mayan, or is it Aztec? Like basically a weapon called the Macoitil. I have no idea how to pronounce that, by the way. So yeah. So this is our very first Predator reveal, and he is built like an absolute unit. Like look at the size of those biceps. Look at the size of those shoulders and biceps. Those are, again, probably the biggest predator ever to be conceived. And we see that he has a biomask. He has a biomask, which is a signature of the predator, but it doesn't cover his entire face. It's only his sides, and that's it. His sides and the upper part of his face, but not his lower face. His lower face is exposed, so it's a lot like the prey, like the predator from Prey's biomask. The predator from Prey's biomask. I think it's called the feral. Yeah, the feral predator's mask here, where it only covers the upper part of his face. So that's really cool. So I was hoping that it was gonna look like the Viking predator from Predator Hunting Grounds, but honestly, I think this looks better on, especially on a predator that's built like this. Like I don't think he's a normal predator. Like either this predator comes from a different clan of predators that are all built like absolute tanks, or this is a not a normal predator. Like this is a sort of mutation where they just get super bulky, but I think this makes sense in the context of this this era, right? Because this takes place during the Viking era, and Vikings live in places where the climate gets really cold. I think it makes sense that the predator is huge. He's basically because obviously it gets cold, right? So because it gets cold on wherever these Vikings live in, which we've already established is pretty snowy, so it makes sense that the predator is huge because he has to combat the cold. So that's a really cool attention to detail. Like you do because animals are like that, like most animals that is. But yeah, animals store up a lot of fat to survive the harsh winters like of a lot of places. So the predator being this big makes sense. He's built a lot like a bear. He's built a lot like a bear here. So that's really cool. That's a really cool attention to detail, and really again makes sense why. Here we get a clue. I didn't see this clue, but we get a good shot of how big that predator is. I mean, look at him. He's huge. He is huge. He towers over this character right there. That is again, this has got to be the biggest predator ever conceived. There is no predator reaching his size. Even the evolved, quote unquote, predator from the Predator, the fourth movie that nobody likes to talk about because it's really that bad. But even he, I think he would dwarf that predator if we put him side by side. If we put that predator from the fourth movie alongside this dude would dwarf that guy. Like, I mean, look at him. Like, I know this is perspective. That character is further away from the camera, but is that a she? I don't know if that's a girl or is that's a man or woman there, but that character is literally barely reaching his knees. Like, at least from this shot, from this perspective, it looks like this character is barely reaching this predator's knees in terms of our height. Like that predator is an absolute unit. He literally dwarfs everybody in this room. Right, so then we get a good shot of this guy. I don't know what weapon he's. But seriously, what weapon is he holding? Like, how do you even get a weapon like that? I'm guessing they got it from a sawfish like rostrum. There's gotta be the only explanation they can make this weapon. Like, anybody who's an expert in Viking history, please tell me what weapon that is. Right, so he obviously also okay. I've noticed he has a shield. I just noticed this now that I'm seeing this frame by frame. He has a shield, a really tiny one, but those type of shields actually do exist. It's called the pommel, I believe, and it's really used mainly by Scotsmen, like Scottish warriors back in the day. So he is inspired by multiple European societies, not just Vikings. The fact that he has a pommel shield suggests that he has a run-in with Scottish warriors. So that's actually really cool. Like, again, that's really good because again, predators do take inspiration from a lot of their gear can take inspiration from other foes they've faced before. So the fact that this predator, but now that I take a closer look at it, it appears that he doesn't have a hand. So he has no right hand here. Now that I look at the scene again, I actually just noticed he doesn't have a right hand. His entire hand is missing. So I'm guessing he got the pommel as a replacement. Yeah, there look at that. He Look at that. He doesn't have a hand, a right hand. He only has his left hand that he uses to punch people, which we'll see later. So that's cool. This is a one-handed predator. I have just noticed that when I first just watched this trailer. This moment goes by so fast that I didn't notice that detail. So this is a one-handed predator. So it's like, How to Train Your Dragon, Gobber. Yeah, he's basically Gobber. The How to Train Your Dragon character that his right hand is a hook. That's pretty much what was his left hand. I forgot was his right hand or his left hand that's a hook when it comes to Gobber. But yeah, that's again. I did not notice that in my first viewing that this predator is missing his right hand. Either that or that's a gauntlet that he's wearing. But I don't think so. Alright, so here we see this guy running up. The predator charges up for his punch. The predator dodges it, and he punches using his right arm. I thought he was punching it using his left arm, his good arm, but turns out he punched him using his handless his right arm, which explains the blood stains on it. So that's really cool. Again, a lot of detail that you can only notice if you go frame by frame. And then we see this guy gets absolutely launched into the air and gets his head smashed in straight through the ceiling. Ugh. All right, then we cut to this ninja scene, right? So this ninja running away from the predator. Now we gotta go frame by frame in this portion, right? So he runs away. We see the predator throw the spear from that rooftop. So you probably don't notice that unless you go frame by frame. But we actually see the spear actually fly into his direction. Like, it doesn't just spawn out of off frame. We actually see it decloak right from that rooftop. So we actually see it decloak from that rooftop as he runs away, and then it lands right in front of him. And yeah, and you can actually take a good look at the blade here. Again, we can actually take a good look at the blade here as it lands right on the guy here. As it lands right on the guy here. But yeah, so it's a double-bladed spear that has a point that at the end, and then we see that it still has blood. It still has blood in in the thing. It still has blood on it, which suggests that this is after he slayed the 3 Ashigarus that we saw earlier. And we see that the ninja is visibly afraid, so visibly afraid. Now, all right, now we cut to an aerial battle between the US forces and this. Now, I don't know what this plane is, because I don't think that's a zero. If this were to take place during the Pacific Theater, I don't think that's a zero. I don't think that's a zero, so it's not that. And I didn't get a good glimpse of his war paint. Wait, let me go back up here. Like, let me go back here. Like, I don't know what paint that is. Like, I do not know what paint that is. Hang on. Like, I don't think it's not a zero. That's what I can tell. Zeros, the front of a zero is iconic. The front of a Japanese zero is iconic. You would recognize a zero. Anybody anybody that recognizes anybody that's read about World War II would know a zero, like would know a zero from the looks of it. I can't tell it's war paint. I cannot tell it's war paint. It kind of looks like a Japanese war paint because it's white with red dots, which is, which is the thing, which is iconic for most like World War II era Japanese fighters. So Japanese fighters. Here we have the bunch of planes. Now here we have a bunch of planes. Okay, now we see the ones that crashed into it. And wait, let me see. Wait, let me let the scene play out for in full speed first. Okay, now we get okay. Let's go analyze that frame by frame here. So it appears that this plane that it was being chased by these. So I think this is a Japanese fighter because of its iconic white paint. Again, I can't exactly tell. Also the fact that I caught this frame where the explosion, you can clearly see it. They did not fully render the plane's debris, so they just despawn it, and then the explosion would cover it. Only covers, that's when you know. Okay, so obviously this plane explodes, and again, I don't know exactly what they're fighting here, or who they're fighting here. But we see that it decloaks, and then yeah, we got a glimpse at the pilot predator. At the pilot predator here. Now, what's interesting about the pilot predator is that he has a different biomask. So he has a different biomask here. So instead of a biomask that covers his face or covers at least the front part of his face, it only covers his nose. I mean, wait, do they even have noses? I forgot, but it seems to only cover a portion of his face and his eyes. So I'm not sure if this is like the pilot gear that he's wearing, like an equivalent of the pilot gear that predators would wear, since I don't know if that's an eye patch or a visor he's wearing. But visor he's wearing. But we see that he's a very experienced pilot. Also, I've noticed he doesn't have any dreads. Like, he doesn't have the iconic dreads that predators have. You know, the hair. He doesn't have the hair. So I'm guessing this is a very battle injured predator, which explains the armor that's covering his chest, but all predator armor is like that. So this is a different predator. Like, it could be that is an eye patch. That's not a visor, but that is an eye patch of sorts. Like, it is a visor that but also covers his injured eye. He doesn't have the dreads, which is interesting. Which is very, very interesting. So that's the first time. Wait, let's go back. So this is the first time we see a predator actually do an aerial battle, since we've never seen a predator using the ship for combat. It's usually for transportation. I mean, we do get a bit of that in the Predator, the fourth movie, at the opening scene, but after that, it's just a transport ship. So this is interesting. This is the first time we've seen a predator use the ship for combat instead of just transport. So that's really cool. So it's also we see that he's somewhat smiling. Like it could be because of his mandibles that he looks like he's smiling, but it does look like he's smiling. Like he's just smirking that he gets to hunt down planes. So again, I want to know the backstory of this particular predator. Like, why is he a pilot? Why is he hunting down like planes instead of being on the ground like regular predators? So this is a very interesting predator. Can't wait to see the backstory of him if they even explore his backstory. A lot of people theorize that this particular predator is crippled, like like to the point where he can't walk, which is why he doesn't have any dreads. So again, I can't. Again, I gotta watch this.
We must kill it,
Okay, so she's telling her son to kill the
or
predator.
it will kill us all.
Here we go. So here we have a full view of the Viking predator, and again, built like an absolute unit. Built like an absolute unit, and he has red eyes, so that's different. Predators, there are predators with red eyes, but this is different. There are predators with red eyes, red pupils, but this is different here. And also in this shot, he still has his hands. I didn't like in this shot here where he pounds his chest like a gorilla. He still has his right hand. So I'm guessing this is before he loses it. Either that or the shield that we saw him use earlier with the Vikings, right? Those are like before he lost. Those are after he lost his hands, or the shield is a gauntlet. The shield is not like a replacement for his missing hand. It's a gauntlet. But this one he still has both his hands, so again, we don't know. So this could be before he faces off against those Vikings, or the shield was not a replacement for his missing hand, and it's simply just a gauntlet that he has that ends in a pommel shield. So that's really cool. All right, here this one, she's facing this. This is, I believe, it's after we. This is, I believe, this is probably gonna be the introduction to this character. Like she has faced the predator before, right? That's why she's telling her son like she knows about the she knows about this particular like monster, right? But wait, go back. We're not there yet. Go back. We're not there yet. So I'm guessing this is her first encounter with the predator, and I wouldn't be surprised that if we piece together everything else, right? If we piece together everything, is that the predator meets her first, and she cuts off his hand, which would then be replaced with a shield, with the pommel shield we see earlier, and then we encountered her again. So I'm guessing this is the first encounter, and the main story is going to be her second encounter with her son of this particular predator. At least that's the theory. But it kind of looks like that would make sense. Now the reason why I thought this was going to take place in World War One was because of this. I thought this guy was wearing a World War One uniform, and this is a World War One era machine gun, which would make sense because it's which would make sense. But now that I look at it, I think this is a uniform from, I believe this is from the structure. It appears that this is China. Like this is during the Japanese invasion of China back in World War Two. So this kind of looks like it because I don't recognize this gun. And if we see the surrounding here, this could actually be it, because if you look at the architecture here, this is definitely like, okay, now that I see this could be different because that's a mosque. Hang on a minute, that's a mosque. Where is this? I don't think this is China, because there's a mosque over there. There's like a dome. There's a mosque dome down there. So I don't know. Unless this is an invasion of. Oh, just no way. This is probably in. Okay, I don't know. Okay, now this is probably not China. Now that I think about it, this isn't the initial. It could be the initial invasion of China. I don't know 1940 Chinese architecture, but this could be. I don't know what this is. Again, I have no idea what the context is of all these scenes, especially the World War II ones. That's the problem. Like, what is the context of the World War II ones here? Oh, wait. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. So, I don't know what uniform this is. Like, chat, I know you're not here right now, but I want to know what uniform this is and what gun is used for, because from the looks of it, this looks I mean, this could be Japan, and this could be Japan. I don't know. Again, I don't know what gun this is. That's a problem, and I don't know what uniform that is. So from the looks of it, this looks like our protagonist's plane. Like this isn't a Japanese warplane. This is the protagonist's plane here. This is the protagonist's plane because we saw that his plane is unpainted and it looks like it's scrapped together. So this looks like it. This looks like he picked up some plane pieces and he flown it. So this is about our protagonist's plane, and the one that's shooting him is either this dude or the predator. So wait, let me analyze this. Okay. So we see that the shots are coming there and they're machine gun shots. So I don't think that's the predator shooting at him. Alright, next we see the feudal Japan predator. We see a good view of the feudal Japan predator, and it appears that the predator here is taking after ninjas instead of samurai. So it's not like the samurai predator we see in Predator Hunting Grounds. This is a different one. This is more inspired by ninjas. We see him like his armor is black and we see him like his hands has a lot of gadgets on it. So that's really cool. And we see and of course we see the spear that he has on his back. So that appears to be his, and then we see the plasma caster, which I'm not sure if he's going to use. But also another trending thing that we see here is that this particular predator's like biomask is only covering the upper part of his face. So we're seeing only the half mask that we see. So obviously this is made by the guy that made Prey, which has that design with his biomask. So it appears that he has a trend in his designs here, and which is that the predator's biomass only covers the upper portion of his face. His lower face stays exposed. So that's definitely a lot of what the predators seems to have. The Viking, the pilot, and the ninja here have that design choice, which is probably deliberate because again, this is made by the same guy that made Prey. So I wonder if we'll ever see the iconic full face biomass again, because I know this new design is really cool. Like even this one here where we see the ninja, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. So it looks really cool as in the context that he's a ninja predator. So this one honestly really cool, but I kind of like the full face biomass because that is iconic. So again, but again, notice to this predator design. So this predator design is a bit different. He's not built like an absolute unit like the Viking predator and the pilot predator. He's not like the pilot predator, right? Where he's like a bit more human. This one is more skinny, which is probably why he decides to take after ninjas, right? Is that he decides to he takes after ninjas. So this time it's the ninja that inspires the predators like get up here. So it's the reverse three strikes. The three strikes, they inspire ninjas for like Japanese feudal Japanese people. In this case, he's taking after the ninjas. All right. So that's pretty cool. We see that also his wrist blades are also different too. So that's really cool. So again, the predator design is really cool. His face is really skinny. Not gonna lie, this predator's like, if I were to describe this predator in a single word, I would say skinny. Like this predator is hella skinny. Like everything about him is just absolutely just skinny. Everything about him is just like really skinny for some reason. Like his body, his face, it's so skinny. Why is it so skinny? Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'm okay, right? No drop frames. Did I disconnect for a bit? No, 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 no. No, no, it's excellent connection. Alright, it's just a bit laggy, so I do apologize for that. I do apologize for that here. Alright, so we're back here. We're back here. So yeah, the way that I describe this particular ninja predator is skinny. He is so skinny from his body to his head. Like his head is really skinny if it fits in that biomass. If it fits in that biomass, it's really skinny. Not gonna lie, it's really skinny that it fits like it. So that's what I'll describe this predator with, like skinny. Right, so here we have him roaring. I believe this is after he fights the Ashigaru. And he's running, and then he's cloaking again. Okay, so he cloaks again. That's really cool. And then we see the last Ashigaru here. Yes, and then we see the last Ashigaru. He gets absolutely He gets he gets the Kakyoin treatment. Like, I don't think he even uses wrist blades. Like, he straight up just punches a hole straight to the guy. Okay, in here did he just punch a hole to this guy? Like, this dude got the freaking Kakyoin treatment where he just gets punched through instead of using his wrist blade. Also, we get a good look at his plasma caster, and it's double barreled, so that's nice. So that's cool. So it's a double barreled plasma caster. Yeah, he's trying to just punch the hole through this dude. And then we have the ninja here. He gets absolutely horrified. So he pulls out the smoke bomb. And probably this is when the Predator goes after him, after he deals with the 3 Ashigaru. And he immediately goes red smoke. And yeah, then we cut back to the World War II one here. And this is probably after... Okay, so this is right after the scene we see him. And this is our protagonist's plane here. Oh, no, he's not. It's not our protagonist's plane. That's a different one. Oh, but it could be... Oh, wait. It could be, actually. Wait. Oh, wait. Go back. We gotta frame by frame in that. Okay, so he gets thrown out of his plane. Now, he definitely didn't eject. Ejection seats were not invented in the 1940s. So there is no ejection function. Also, wait. What is that? Hang on. I just noticed. What is that? What is that off to the left there? Like, is that debris from a plane, or is that the Predator? Wait, yeah, we gotta go frame by frame on that. Okay, so another plane gets ripped apart here, and our protagonist runs. Okay, what is that? Hang on a minute. What is that? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Hang on a minute. I don't know what that is. That's definitely part of the Predator ship, I believe. And then our protagonist goes out. Our protagonist, his name is John, right? I forgot the World War II one is already named. I forgot that the World War II one is already named. So John here, he gets out of his plane and he ends up underwater, which mirrors to the Viking scene. And in here we see Predator blood on her shield here. So she definitely did this like fighting the Predator. So there's Predator blood on her shield and her armor here, on her chest piece. So that's really nice. So we transition to the Viking era, and we see that she has a bit of Predator blood in her chest armor and the shield, suggesting that they definitely had quite the fight to the point where they make each other bleed here. Yeah, then we get to this underwater sequence. And then we go to this sequence here. So this sequence in the tundra, and we see here that the Predator has this pommel hand here, suggesting that this is after probably she cuts it off. So again, I have no idea what the context of him either losing his hand, but it appears that he's stuck. Wait, now that I look at this, he's stuck. His shield hand gets stuck by chains here. I just saw that. Again, the amount of detail you see that you see by going frame by frame is immaculate. Okay, so in this case, the Predator gets her. I think this is where she dies. I think this is where she dies here. She dies with the Predator. And then we get to see this scene. Okay, I did not see this scene early on the viewing, and we get to see the ninja and the Predator face off against one another. I did not see that. This scene goes by so fast, I barely notice it. Wait, let's see. Like that. Okay, that just goes extremely fast here. So let's go back. All right, so we get a good look of the Ninja Predator. Okay, maybe a few more frames back. All right, so we get a good look of the Ninja Predator here, and I think this is probably a scene taken straight out of Three Strikes. I think Three Strikes had a scene described like this, and we see that the ninja manages to injure the Predator. The sword, one of his swords, is literally struck through his arm. So I'm guessing that the Predator is not going to activate his self-destruct button because it's been damaged by the katana. Here we see the Ninja Predator absolutely smacking him down here. And we get the reveal of the Ninja Predator's face, and yeah, he's definitely the more menacing looking ones. Like he has a lot of spikes on his eyes here. That's really cool. Also, that is just wallpaper material right there. Like he just looks extremely He just looks extremely angry, and I would say, yeah. So this guy is the honorable last fight. This is probably the final fight of the feudal Japan section here. And then we see the thing, and then we see something beeping on the ground here. So we see something beeping on the ground there, which is probably going to be used as a weapon against the predator. So I'm guessing that's a smart disc. So I'm guessing that is a smart disc. Right, so then we get the aerial battle here. Right, he goes after the first one here. And he shoots. Now what he shoots is interesting because it's not a missile or anything. It's like a harpoon. I mean, that is so Predator. Like, Predators, they don't want explosive missiles. Nah, they go with harpoons that can strike planes. That is just so Predator. That is so Predator coded. I wouldn't be surprised that that's exactly the thing. So he goes here, it strikes the plane. It's so powerful that it literally tears the plane apart. I mean, I did notice this. I did notice this, but yeah, the harpoon is so strong that it literally tears the plane apart upon contact. Right? And then it goes through, it kills the pilot. It goes through him, it kills the pilot. Also, wait, go back. Also, wait, hang on, let's go back. We see just how the comparison between the harpoon spear with the guy. Like, that is one big harpoon. Like, that is one big harpoon right there. That is just the biggest harpoon. So it goes through him. And then it goes out the front part of the plane, tearing its propellers apart. And then the hooks engage like a harpoon, like an actual harpoon. The hooks engage, and we see this part, and then we see this part, like hooking on. So that's either coming back to the Predator ship, but okay. So that's basically exactly what it is. So it's coming back to the Predator ship, and he's literally pulling in his catch. In this case, the guy. In this case, the poor guy. Like, in this case, it's the poor guy. Oof. Like, he gets pulled back to the Predator ship. I don't know where it gets pulled from, but we see that the other planes begin pursuing the Predator ship too. So that's nice that they're not just gonna do that. And then of course we have the title screen. All right, so it's coming out on June 6th on Hulu for the US, but internationally it is going to be on Disney Plus. So I can watch it. I have Disney Plus, so I can watch this. So yeah, that's it. That's Predator Killers trailer, and I gotta say, a whole lot of stuff there, like a whole lot of detail that you can only see by going frame by frame. So we discussed it earlier. So there's 3 Predators. Each of them look different. The absolute unit Viking, the pilot, and the more skinny but definitely more subtle Ninja Predator. So yeah, again, this trailer is short. It's only 1 minute 52 seconds, so it's pretty short. But there's a lot of detail that you gotta go frame by frame upon, and honestly, it's good. Hang on, I gotta grab a drink. All this yapping has literally made me thirsty, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Got myself a nice drink. All that yapping has really done a number on my throat here. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, that's Predator Killer of Killers. Can't wait. It's coming out in 3 months. 2 months, sorry, 2 months. Honestly, though, a lot of things is coming out in June, and it does make sense. It is summertime in America, so they're pulling out all the summer blockbusters here. Like everything is coming out in June. Like we have Jurassic World Rebirth, Fantastic Four, Superman, How to Train Your Dragon live action, Predator Killer of Killers, Predator Killer of Killers, and Mission Impossible. Wait, no, that's May. Mission Impossible is May, but still, that is summertime, so that makes sense. But yeah, again, we are getting lots. We are eating good in summer 2025. Summer 2025, we are eating good. We are eating good. Like 2025 is the year of movies. Like 2024 was lackluster in terms of its movies. 2025, they're pulling out all the stops. They're pulling out all the stops in 2025 here. Like we got Jurassic World Rebirth. We got Predator Killer Killers. We got How to Train Your Dragon live action, Fantastic Four, Superman. In May we have Mission Impossible 6. Yeah, 6. Wait. It's 6 now? I've completely lost track how many Mission Impossibles they are. How many Mission Impossibles they are, right? There is Mission Impossible, and then yeah, and then later on in winter, in November, December, we have Predator Badlands. Yes, there is two new Predator movies coming out this year. There's Predator Badlands, hopefully, and then of course I think Avatar 3 is on December. I'm not sure that's confirmed yet because there is no trailer. There's no trailer yet. There's no official announcements so far. So I'm not sure if that's actually true that Avatar 3 is coming out this year. So again, we got a whole lot of movies. We are eating good this year. In terms of movies, we are eating good, which is good, which is good, obviously. But yeah, this year we are eating good in terms of movies. We are eating very good. Can't wait, can't wait. Summer cannot come any sooner because there's so many movies coming out. So many movies coming out. So many movies, so many new stuff, a whole lot of things. So yeah, a whole lot of things. So yeah, whole lot of things I am super excited for. I know some people might because obviously Predator is not gonna be, but I have good faith in Predator movies now. Ever since Prey, my faith in the Predator series is good. I believe also a new Alien series is coming out as well. Although I'm not sure that's confirmed yet. Hang on, let me check. Let me check real quick. Hang on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there is a new series coming out, Alien Earth. Not confirmed yet though. Not this. Also, it says here mid 2025. I'm seeing it in Wikipedia right now. Like in 2025 here. In 2025 here, it says mid 2025. So this could also get a summer release, Alien Earth. But nothing is confirmed yet, so we don't know if that's actually true or not. We don't know if it's actually true because again, there is no confirmed release date for Alien Earth. But yeah, But yeah, again, excited. Lots of good stuff. Like 2025, in terms of movies, we are eating good. We are eating good in terms of movies here. Now we are. So yeah. So that's essentially what it is. Like that's it. Like what I mean I only promise Predator Killer of Killers here. Killer Killers. I mean I could also do Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning, but we're not really here for that yet. Not exactly here for that. So I think we're just I mean pretty short stream. Only streaming for like 1 hour 20 minutes, right? Around 1 hour 20 minutes. I mean I guess I could sneak in another session of TF2. Maybe it's like I believe that's like a running gag in my stream now. Like wherever, whenever I would like do anything and I run out of topics to talk about in a free talk or a reaction stream, just play TF2. And you know what? I kind of wanted to make that like I kind of want to make that like an actual running gag on my channel. But again, I just want to look at the Predators on last time. Like the Predators design in this movie is really good. And it's just really good. I just cannot get over. Wait, let me. I just can't get over the Predator designs in this movie because it's really good. I love the Predator designs here. I love the unique designs of each of them. That's a thing. Like that's a thing, right? I just love the unique designs of each of them. That's what I can't get over it. Is that the unique designs of each of the Predators is just so good. It's just so good. I love it. Like there's a lot of detail to their designs too. It's not detail to their designs too. Like for some reason the Viking Predator only wears a freaking loincloth. Of armored loincloth, but that's the only armoring he has. Like he's literally almost naked. He only has armor in the most important bits and his left arm and his right hand. Like that's it. Like where's the rest of your armor? My guy, I know you're huge, but where's the rest of your armor? Also, his armor. And like in my opinion, the best design out of all this, like my personal favorite design is the ninja. The ninja, in my opinion, is the Ninja Predator, in my opinion, has the best design. Like, I know some people will probably say it's probably the Viking because of his, his absolute unit. But to me, I think the Ninja is just. I'm not saying it's better, but for me personally, like my favorite design out of all three that were shown in this trailer. I mean, it's only three, I know, but out of all the design out of these three, I think the Ninja is my favorite. I don't know why, because he's the one that actually looks like a proper predator, like the predator you know and love, right? He's a stealthy hunter. He gets down on the ground. He gets dirty with his opponents. So yeah, I kind of like it. He's the most predator looking out of all the out of the rest of the predators. He is the most predator looking. Also, I just noticed he doesn't have upper mandibles. That's the thing I just noticed. The guy doesn't have upper mandibles. He only has mandibles that go. I just noticed that he only has mandibles in his lower jaw, or rather, he only has the mandibles that go up. So it's not a four-way mandible like all predators. He only has two of them. He only has two of them. So I just noticed that. I literally did not notice that in my initial analysis. Like think about it. Like compare that to the Viking predator here. Wait, where's the shot of the good Viking predator's face? Like here, like unlike this guy, right? He has four mandibles. He has four mandibles, as you can see here. So it's his mouth is like. So he has four mandibles, like a particular predator. But I take a look at So I take a look at the design of the ninja predator again, and he doesn't have them. He does have like spikes coming out of his lower eyelids, like his cheeks here, but he doesn't have a set of upper mandibles. He only has spikes in his cheeks that go around his eyes. I don't know what that part of the face is called, but he only has that. So this is another unique predator design. Again, you wouldn't have spotted that unless you go frame by frame. So again, there's a lot of detail in this trailer. There's a lot of detail in this trailer. So again, that's why that's really thing. I did not see that he doesn't have a set of like upper mandibles. It's only his lower mandibles that he has a set of. So that's cool. It could be that they got cut off. So again, I don't know the context of this fight. It could be that those got cut off. but I don't think so because but I don't really think so because if we go back to the part where we see a mask, where we see his mask, he also doesn't have them in the shot where he's masked here. So again, it also doesn't have him in this shot where he has his bio mask on. So again, that's really cool. You wouldn't have noticed that unless you go frame by frame. Again, there's a lot of detail in this trailer. There's a lot of detail in this trailer here that I did not initially notice. that I initially did not notice. It's again really cool. They really went all out with the Predator design in this movie. Like I know this is animated, so that's why they can get away with this. But again, there's a lot of unique Predator designs. A Predator that's basically the size of the Hulk. A ninja Predator that's skinny and it's really agile, I'm guessing. And then we have a pilot Predator. Again, it's good. Like I cannot wait. I actually want to see this. I actually want to see this. Like finally, Predator is getting some love. We've not seen a Predator movie since forever, since Prey, really. But still, both Alien and Predator is making a comeback. With Romulus is good. Like both Alien and Predator is making a comeback. Romulus is good. I highly recommend it if you're into like horror movies. Romulus is good. Romulus is good. And then here, Predator, we're getting another one. I told you, we be eating good for AVP, for Alien or Predator or AVP fans. We are eating good. And I heard, not sure if it's confirmed yet, but I heard that AVP might make a comeback because they say that I think Dark Horse is actually buying back the rights to AVP so they can make AVP comics. So again, I'm not sure that's true. Again, that's probably just rumors, not exactly confirmed, but please, that'd be so cool. I want AVP back so bad. AVP back so bad. Oh man. AVP back so bad. But still though, I will take a Predator series. I'll take a Predator animated series any day. I'll take a Predator series any day here. I'll take a Predator series any day here. Also, this shot is absolutely cool. This shot should be meme worthy right here. I don't know what the caption is going to be, but honestly, this is meme worthy. But honestly though, this is meme worthy. It's so cool. I just love it. This is honestly the best. This is honestly what I hope for. Predator set in feudal Japan is all I ask. It is literally all I ask. It's Predator set in feudal Japan. My weeb self, alongside my Predator fan, my inner Predator fan and inner weeb, is gonna eat good when I watch this. I really hope it's good, by the way. But I think I'll watch it because it's Predator. It's a Predator animated series taking place in various historical times. I'll watch it. Like I'm gonna watch it. I don't care if it's good or bad. I really hope it's good though. But then again, how can you mess up Predator? But then again, the Predator exists. The Predator, the fourth Predator movie, the Predator does exist. So when I ask how can you mess up Predator, I just go like that. But I don't think that's gonna be it. Like the Predator manages to mess up in the most ridiculous way possible. Like it really does feel like a Saturday Night Live sketch. That movie did. That movie felt like a Saturday Night Live sketch here. So it could be that in this moment he's not gonna reach for his sword. He's gonna reach for whatever that is. So yeah, again, really cool shot. Lots of hidden details that are completely missed if you don't go frame by frame. This is why like going frame by frame is really important in this type of moment. So yeah. All right, that's honestly about it. I am shocked. That's all my opinion. My opinion is that I can't wait. There's a lot of detail. I literally yapped about it earlier. I literally yapped about everything later. So far the only predator that is mysterious in this trailer is the pilot predator. We don't know how he's going to operate. Like if you've been a predator fan before, you would know how each predator would do, right? They would hunt the greatest warriors, and so far the Viking and the ninja, it seems straightforward, right? They hunt their respective like historical era warriors. But this one is a bit unique. The World War II era is gonna be pretty unique because again, this is the first time we see the Predator use the ship for combat instead of just transportation. So again, this is probably going to be a pretty unique what's it called, unique predator sequence. So again, I can't wait to see where the World War II predator is gonna do. I'm excited. I really am excited. Like 2025 is eating good in terms of movies and series. 2025 we be eating good. 2025 is we be eating good. So yeah, lots of stuff coming out, and lots of stuff coming out. Lots of great stuff. There's a few bad ones, but overall, I think there's a lot of good stuff happening. At least I have high hopes that it's gonna be good stuff. So I have high hopes it's gonna be good. Like again, I'm excited. I am very much excited here. I am very much excited for what 2025, especially summer 2025, has yet to offer. So yeah, we've only been streaming for how long now? How long now? We've been streaming for 1.5 hours, which is a pretty good time to end it, but I kind of want a bit more, but I don't know what to talk about. I don't exactly know what else to talk about here. I mean, I almost finished Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3, by the way. I only have one more episode to go, which I will watch because that will be good material for tomorrow's stream, which I'm gonna play Jurassic World Evolution again. So that's an appropriate one. That is an appropriate one, but then again, that is an appropriate one. So yeah, can't wait. So you know what? We're gonna commit to the bit. We're gonna commit to the bit here. If I run out of topics to talk about, I'm gonna play TF2. That's the thing. That's gonna be my official like channel's running gag. Running gag now. It's just we run out of things to talk about, play TF2. That's it. Okay. That's it. I'm making that a running gag. I'm seriously making that a running gag on my channel. Run out of things to talk about, TF2. But seriously though, there is a lot of development, and I did actually buy Balatro. Yes, I'll be playing Balatro, the funny card game that everyone is playing on Sunday. So keep an eye on that. That's why you gotta subscribe. Keep an eye on what I'm gonna do. Keep an eye on what I'm gonna do here. A bit loud. That's a bit loud in my ears here. But yeah, that's just gonna be a running gag on my channel. You run out of things to talk about? Play TF2. Oh, wait, Halloween? Wait, we're in April though. Hang on a minute. Halloween, but we're in April. Wait a second. We're in April. What? Alright, Moss Rock, classic map here. We could use a medic. Could use a medic here. Count, stay still. I don't know. I don't know why that was a good idea. I did not know why that was a good idea. Thanks. Hang on, stay still. I'm trying. Hang on, stay still. Don't worry, I got you guys. This is probably this is a bad Uber. This is honestly a bad Uber because there was literally nobody to Uber. I got you. I got you. Gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. Heavy, thank you. Oh, Heavy, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Heavy, I needed that. I'm healing everybody. I got you. I got you. You're doing, you have Uber charge, there's no need to retreat. Alright, now. Don't worry, I got you, I got you, I got you. I got you. Do not worry. Dang it, he knows to kill me. He knows to kill me before I do anything. That's smart. That is smart play. That is smart play right there. Hang on, fellas, I'm coming. Hang in there. Fellas, hang in there, I'm coming. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. I got you, I got you. I got you, I'm keeping yous alive. Being captured. I got you, I got you, I got you. I got you, I got you, I got you. Do not worry. I've got all of you. Yeah. Gotcha, see? I got you. I got this team. I got this team in the ground. Look at that. I I got this. I got this team. Do not worry. Medic is here. Not worry. Medic is here.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Here we go. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no. No. I got taken out. Oh no, I got taken out. We got it. We got it. Gotcha, I gotcha. I gotcha, Heavy. I got you, NG. I got you, NG. Do not worry. Ah, fire, 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 fire. Yep. I got you, I got you. Gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. We got it. Got it. We got it, we got it. That's not, yeah, I top score there. Second score, not didn't get top score, but I did it. I got 0 kills, 0 damage, but dang, I healed so much. That's what's most important. That is what's most important, is that you heal as medic. Don't, is that you heal as medic. That's literally what most important as medic, is that you heal. Don't care about the kills, care about the heals. That's how you play medic. Oh, this is just a second.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
Okay, fellas, we have a lot of spies and engineers in this team. That's not exactly the most balanced team of them all.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is not exactly the most balanced team known to man here. Fellas, where's our medic? We need a medic. I mean, I guess I could be medic. We have a lot of pick classes here, which is not good. We have a ton of pick classes here, which is not good.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Building the sentry. Teleporter coming right up. Erecting a dispenser.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I'm moving this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was getting heavy. Backing up. Moving out. That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Oh, that was an Uber charge. That was an Uber charge pyro. Nothing I can do there. Okay, we need medic. Just point in the right direction. Would have been appreciated if we just. No, I'm not falling for that. No, I'm not falling for that. No, definitely not falling for that.
The payload is nearing a checkpoint.
I'm locked in here. I'm locked in. Gotcha, I gotcha. Do not worry. Medics gotcha. Do not worry. I'm a professional medic. I gotcha. I got. Gotcha. Wait. I need a heal target here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Gotcha.
Everyone, we must stop that bomb!
Gotcha, I gotcha. Just gotta heal. You focus on the heals, not the kills. Focus on the heals, not the kills. Focus on the heals and not the kills. Fellas, fine. Majority of us are still alive, that's good. Die. Go. Go. Have to Where are you running off to? Why is everybody running from me? Why is everyone running from me? I'm trying to heal all of you. Is this a trap? Oh, it's not a trap. Okay, I was gonna say this is. Don't worry, I'll keep you alive. Gotcha. I got you. Go. I got hit. I got it. There was no way of escaping that. There was no way of escaping that, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one, boys. Fellas, our teams are a bit uneven, not gonna lie. Need like heavy or soldier or something.
I'm going to saw through your bones! I'm going to saw through your bones!
Now we have 2 medics. And we have a demo night on this.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Alright, get ready. Get ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go, go, what are you doing? Go! Go! What are you doing? Go! We had it, my guy. You had an Uber! Or were you out of ammo? I don't know why he didn't take advantage of the Uber there. I don't know why he didn't take advantage of the Uber. He just retreated. Fellas, when you get Uber, just push forward, especially since it's default Uber. Like, do not be afraid of moving forward when you're Uber. You have Uber. Ah.
Enemy has received additional time.
Everyone, we must stop that bomb!
Now let's try this. Dang it. Dang it. Friggin' flog pyro. Friggin' flog pyro. And now you miss medic.
Stop the bomb, lads.
Whoa. Whoa. God dang it. Yeah, we lost. There's no way of winning this, fellas. Yeah, boy. Again, where's our medic? Like I literally became medic and then someone else be medic and now that medic's no longer medic. Forcing me to be medic. God dang it, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one, unfortunately. We are unfortunately our team is a little bit disadvantaged in terms of numbers, just saying.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
You keep damaging yourself. I'm guessing it's for my Uber.
1.
Moisty Ping 0. You're not Charlie. Hang on a minute. Where is everybody? Where is everybody?
Everyone, we must stop that bomb! Sentry on the head! Stand next to the cart, damn you! Everyone, we must stop that bomb!
We need heavy weapons, guy. You got him. got it. I got it. Huh, I got it. Oh, damage. 1,000 damage. That's a lot of damage. Got revenge. I got revenge, although he's dead. Oh no, he's not dead. Never mind. I thought he died.
Additional time.
Ah, dang it. There was too many people to take care of. There was way too many people.
5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Jump that.
Enemy has received additional time.
Why? Where did he come from? I mean, to be honest, that is just Pyro's gameplay in a nutshell. Just ambush people. Dang it. I'm trying, man. Dang it. They're too well coordinated, that's the problem. They're too well coordinated, that is the problem. They're pushing the car all the way up. They're spawn camping us. And I thought I could kill him before he gets the final thing. And he was almost dead too. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make that. I'm just gonna accept defeat. Wait, hang on, my teammates are still fighting? Never mind. I'm out of here. I'll play a different map. The quick fist, I already have that though. One more game. We should be able to do it in one more game. And then as a soldier, make sure to keep the rocket launcher loaded. Press auto reload or enable auto reloading in advanced multiplayer. Alright, Badwater Basin, not bad.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5,
Ooh, right at the tail end.
3, 2, 1. Victory.
Sorry. Oh man, that was literally the end of the match. Man, we are tied for 3. I didn't even do anything. I literally just joined. I literally just joined. Man, a lot of people are literally just joined. I don't want Thunder Mountain again. Bad water. We're going to bad water. We're going to bad water. We're going to bad water. Not the basin, regular bad water. Is it a regular bad water? I'm guessing that is bad water basin. I'm guessing that's the full name of the map here. But since I didn't get to
60 seconds.
But since I didn't get to play, so this is not.
Teleporter coming right up.
Ah.
Competition. Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
3, 2, 1.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Dispenser going up. Teleporter coming right up. Erecting a dispenser.
Mission begins in 30
Building a
seconds.
sentry.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gotta get everything to at least level 2. That's the most usable one. Get it? Got it? Thank you, sniper. Thanks, sniper. Thanks, sniper. Spy at our spawn. There's a spy in our spawn. There's a spy in our spawn.
Teleporter going up.
Sentry down!
Building the sentry.
There we go. My teleporter's upgraded. Nice. Dang an Uber charge. Dang an Uber charge.
Spy behind. Spy behind, spy behind.
Spy.
Teleporter coming right up.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Erecting a dispenser. You're all right, Doc. Sentry going up.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Victory. Overtime. Then victory.
Gotcha, I-ho.
We got it. Victory.
Victory.
Yeah. Didn't even top score, but I got 1 domination.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Let's go.
Definitely want some heavy weapons coming out. Dang it. Dang it, there was a spy. Oh, that's an Uber. That's an Uber. Dang it. Oh, he got revenge. That's the guy I kept killing. He's got the direct hit, that's why. Die. Oh, I got the sniper! I got the sniper! Hang on, what? Bye. It's an overcharge. I'm running. I'm running. Dang it, there's a sniper. I'm trying to do the thing. Dang it. There's an Uber charge right by me, that's why. There's an Uber charge right by me, that's why. Dang it. By the card, fellas. run, 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 run. Ah, run. There was nothing I could do there. So much Uber. So much Uber going on. Needs to make a teleporter. This is getting intense. Oh, this. Ah, there's too many things going on. There's also a spy. Move, move, move! You couldn't. You had no chance. I bet you could take it. Come on, not again! Oh, come on, not again! Where is he? Oh, come on, not again! This is usually the part where we just end up in this. No! Ah! Teleported down! No! Shots keep coming from. Oh my god, wait, what? Come on! Ah, I got hit by that. lot of, that is definitely a whole lot of things happening at the once. Again. I need health. I need health. Where's the health pack? Ow. Like, come on. What's there? You just need the right momentum. That's it, that's it, that's it! That's it, we got the right momentum. Just keep going. Not again. Got it. But it's damaging me. Ah, I got killed by my own grenade. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, well, we're almost there. I didn't hit anybody. I didn't hit anybody. I think it's... Come on. I think it's time. It's time for heavy weapons. Whoa. Oh, the last minute Uber! It had to be the last minute Uber. Oh my god. Oh, that was literally an Uber jump scare. That is literally an Uber jump scare. I turned the corner and boom, he popped the Uber at the last moment. That is. He popped the Uber at literally the last moment there. Ah. Damn, he got me first. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. We're almost there. And we're almost there. Go, 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 go. And it is credit the team. Let's go. Keep up the momentum. Keep up the momentum. Oh man, they are.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
Yeah, we're not doing things so close.
2, 1.
And we didn't make you fail. No. Dang it. It was so close. So close. That was a good match, though. That was a good match. That's great. Alright, so obviously that's it. All right, just in time too. That was a good match. Not gonna lie. So let's go back here. Oh, that was a good match. All right, so we're just gonna end it there. Thank you. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I think we're just gonna end it there as usual. I ended things with a little bit of tier 2 because duh. That's like my running gag on my channel here. But yes, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. So that was the reaction stream to Predator Hunting Grounds. So that was the thing. So Predator Hunting, not Predator Hunting Ground, Predator Killer of Killers. Predator Killer of Killers. So yeah. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are excited for Predator Killer of Killers as much as I do. We did a lot of analysis, a lot of reacting, and ended things off with TF2 because that's a running gag on my channel now officially. Although that's probably going to end soon. You guys are probably gonna get bored of that. But anyway, so tomorrow, tomorrow I will. Tomorrow I will. What's it called? Tomorrow I will play Jurassic World Evolution. So, Jurassic World Evolution, continuing our park building, and in celebration that I almost finished Jurassic World Chaos Theory, which I'll probably do, and which I'll probably binge watch till tomorrow, so that's awesome. But anyway, I'll be so that's awesome. So anyway, I'll be going now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please give it a like, subscribe. If you subscribe as well, your support is always much appreciated. Follow my Twitter, that's where I update. My stuff. Follow my Twitter and Blue Sky, that's where I update my stuff. Feel free to join my Discord as well if you guys want to chat. If you guys want to chat and hang out sometime. But yeah, all the relevant links in the description down below. So hopefully, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.